Hi guys, it's Jamila here from Slap. Today I'm going to be doing a very quick video on the new Tom Ford Soleil Neige collection. I didn't want to get everything because I didn't think that everything would look good on me, but there are a few things I did like the look of and I did want to try. So, I'm gonna brush out my brows a bit because they're very thick. Well, I've actually only got one thing from the Soleil Neige collection, but I thought I'd do a video on it nonetheless. This is the Tom Ford Glow Stick. It comes kind of double-ended with the Tom Ford logo, which is very cool. And this is in the shade Courchevel, which I think is a ski resort. Courchevel number 4, which is the darkest one I could find. I've already done most of my face, as you can see. So I'm going to quickly go in with the Glow Stick Illuminator from Tom Ford. It's all white and gold. It's so pretty. It's like the perfect thing for Christmas time, for kind of gifting, if you want to give someone a really nice gift, a nice Christmas present. Hope it's good, we'll see, but it looks very pretty. Everything Tom Ford looks amazing. I feel like if you want to gift someone, you can never go wrong with Tom Ford because it's Tom Ford. So I'm going to do 2 swatches. It's super gorgeous. The colours are amazing. Available in 2 shades. They're £42. Pricey. Shade 2, Soleil Neige, which is kind of the lighter one. And then there's the shade I got, Courchevel number 4. Okay, so this is the blush side. Let's see how much product we get. You actually get quite a bit. £42, it's not bad, it's pretty decent, considering it's quite fat. And I presume the highlights are the same. Should we check? Yeah, let's check. Better to be safe than sorry. Okay, highlight side. It's a really nice rich highlight, especially for darker skin tones. Yeah, same. Looks like a crayon. They look very similar to kind of Fenty Beauty matchsticks. They're kind of like posh matchsticks. As I was saying that, I was thinking it's kind of like a posh Fenty matchsticks, but there is a posh Fenty matchsticks kind of thing, which is the Pat McGrath Lab Skin Fetish Highlighter Duo. So I'm going to do some swatches of them side by side because it just feels kind of right. So as you guys have seen, I've already done a video on this in my Pat McGrath, I'm not sure, I'll link it down below because I can't remember what it's called, but it is of this cream bronzer highlighter vibe. So it has the highlighter, the bronze highlighter on one side and then the balm on the other. The balm's a bit dirty now, but we kind of knew that was going to happen from the video. The balm's technically clear, but it looks a bit brown. Anyway. And then I'll do the Fenty. I've got cinnamon stick. Cinnamon and this are really similar. I love it when I have comparisons, so good. Okay guys, so this is the new Tom Ford Soleil Neige. So this is Courchevel. So that's the blusher, that's the highlighter. This is the Pat McGrath Balm Duo, highlighting Skin Fetish Duo. So that's the clear balm and that's the highlighter. And then this is the Fenty Beauty Matchsticks. This is Espresso, which is more of her contour. And then this is Cinnamon, which is kind of like one of my favorite cream highlights. I just don't really use it that often, but it's a really nice color. And I would say that Cinnamon and the Courchevel highlights are pretty similar. That's Cinnamon here and that's the Tom Ford here. They're not exactly the same, but they're not far off in terms of base color. So that is a kind of full spectrum of all of them. Well, I have to say, in terms of packaging, these two look very, very similar. The Pat McGrath and the Tom Ford look like brothers from another mother's. Start on this side with the blusher. That looks like a bronzer. It's a nice colour. It's really pigmented. Maybe I should have done it a bit lower down. It's very pretty though. It's really warm in colour. And I would say in terms of kind of the type of bronze blusher it is, it kind of reminds me a bit of Mocha Mami in that sense. It's very warm, quite red. So this is the Fenty Mocha Mami. I'm gonna do a swatch of that in my hand. Welcome, mummy. The Ford. Didn't really swatch. So it definitely seems to be a trend in terms of warming bronzers, but I do really like what that's done to my face. I probably didn't get the placement quite right because it says blusher, so it kind of threw me off. So I'm gonna try a bit lower on this side, make myself look very uneven. Don't know actually. So that's kind of it lower down, and that's it higher up. Maybe it looks better higher up. Next I'm going to try the highlighter, which is this beauty. This is a really gorgeous color, guys. It is very smooth to go on because it's kind of domed. It kind of just glides on. It doesn't feel like I have to drag it as much. I think with the Pat McGrath one and also the Fenty one, they're very different. The Pat McGrath one, because it's completely flat, I feel like I've got to kind of drag it a bit across my skin. It is very smooth formula, but the kind of shape of it doesn't lend itself to being kind of swiped or glided over my cheek. The Fenty Beauty one is kind of similar in terms of the shape. It's kind of dome-like, but it is a much more thick consistency. It's not as smooth and creamy. I think of the three, this is definitely the most smooth and creamy to apply. It's very kind of silky. I do really like that. I think it just, you feel that kind of price point for that. It's very wintry. It's very like, you want to look rosy and cute and like you've come off the ski slopes and you're just like fresh from the snow. That is what this is giving me. I really like it. I feel very wealthy. I feel like I spend all my ski seasons just, you know, hanging out and drinking like hot chocolate and talking about Penelope and Felicity. Who are they? I'll give you guys a close up. So next I'm going to be trying the Tom Ford Lip Lacquer, which is incredibly beautiful, such nice packaging. It's so weighty, it's all brown with a little bit of clear glass, just so you can see the color. It's a really nice touch. It's got kind of Tom Ford logo in the middle, and you twist, oh, Tom Ford on the top as well, and you twist it, and you've kind of got a gorgeous doe for applicator. It's actually kind of pinched, so it curves out a little on the end, so it really kind of grabs the lip. Spongy, short. It's beautiful. My only concern is that it's completely the wrong color for me, but that was on me because I guessed and I didn't have to. Anywho, whatever. Just gonna quickly line my lips with Mac Chestnut. So I actually did get these products last night in the post, and as soon as it came, I swatched this lipstick and I was like, oh god, it's the wrong color. But I swatched it and I washed my hands 5, 6, 7 times and it did not come off. So I'm a little anxious to try it because firstly, I know I can't get rid of it. Secondly, it's incredibly long lasting. So if you are looking for a good lipstick that will last a long time, then happy days. It's got a stopper in the kind of nozzle in the lid, which I guess means you won't get too much product. Oh god. This is such a bright pink. It really doesn't hold a lot of product. It feels like the sponge is dry already. It's not like that kind of Dior one I had where it kind of holds a little bit of product in the applicator, so it kind of means you don't have to keep dipping back in as much. It doesn't dry down very quickly. It hasn't really dried down yet. Feels very soft. I'm presuming it will transfer. Yeah, but it hasn't dried down yet, so I'm gonna give it a bit of time to see if it does. It's definitely matted down now. Let's give it another swatch. It still comes off, so I think I need to really let that dry down. It is actually warming on me as a shade, which is really worrying. As it's kind of wearing in, I'm kind of liking it. unless my eyes are changing. It's not actually too bad. It's not a terrible shade. I love the formula. It's very creamy. It doesn't feel dry, and for a liquid lipstick, that's really important. It looks matte as well. It may be slightly transferring, actually a lot transferring on my arm, but it looks matte, but it doesn't look dry. It looks moisturized, but it doesn't look like shiny. So I do think it's a really nice liquid lipstick. It's still drying down. That is my finished look, guys. It's a really quick video. I hope you like it. I'm actually really impressed with this whole look. Courchevel skin, what's it called? Glow stick from Tom Ford. Obsessed with this, love this. Going to be using this all winter. Really pretty. The lipstick as well is growing on me. I kind of like it. It looks like my lip. I think how I'll probably wear it is more as a stain. Nice color. It's a really nice formula. Gorgeous packaging as always with Tom Ford. I hope you guys like this video. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. We would absolutely love to have you. I'm trying to get us to 100 and I'm really close. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you like my finished look. I'll see you on the next one.